Oh, you thought Kirk Frost's drama days were over, baby, think again, because Jasmine just dropped a bomb that could change everything. And when I say bomb, I mean nuclear-level devastation. Word on the street is that Jasmine has proof that Kirk is the father of her child, and the receipts, oh honey, they're not just messy, they're career-ending now. Let's be honest, Kirk has been moving shady 4 years, the cheating, the lying, the secret bits practically part of his brand at this point, but this could destroy his entire empire. Because Jasmine isn't just talking, she's coming with DNA results, leaked messages, and video evidence. Yes, video evidence. So the real question is why now? Why is Jasmine deciding to blow the lid off Kirk's dirty secrets after all this time? And more importantly, how is Rashid handling this? Because from what I'm hearing, Kirk's been trying to keep this wraps for months. But baby, the truth is out. And Kirk, oh, he's about to lose everything, stay locked in. Because what Jasmine just revealed, it's about to send shockwaves through the whole industry, and trust me, you are not ready for what comes next. If you thought Kirk Frost cheating days were behind him, oh baby, you've got another thing coming, because Jasmine just dropped a bomb that could single-handedly destroy Kirk's entire life. And when I say bomb, I'm not talking about some vague rumor or social media shade. No, Jasmine came with receipts. I'm talking about medical documents, leaked text messages, and a damn near confession. And if what I'm hearing is true, Kirk's whole empire is about to crumble. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's take it back to where this all started. Because this scandal, it didn't just pop up overnight. Oh no, Kirk has been playing dirty for years, and Jasmine, she's been quietly waiting for the right moment to strike. And baby, that moment is now. Jasmine and Kirk's history is already messy enough. If you've been following this train wreck from the beginning, you already know that Kirk and Jasmine's drama started years ago, when Kirk cheated on Rashida and secretly fathered a child with Jasmine. And when the truth finally came out, oh, it was bad. Kirk initially denied it, claiming Jasmine wastering to trap him, but then the DNA test came back, and boom, Kirk was the father, and somehow Rashida forgave him. I know, crazy, right after Kirk got exposed on national television, Rashida still decided to stay and work things out. CIS was loyal almost to a fault, but Jasmine, she wasn't about to let Kirk off the hook that easily, because while Kirk wastering to patch things up with Rashida, Jasmine was raising that baby alone. See, Kirk had been doing the absolute bare minimum when it came to supporting Jasmine and their son, child support, barely on time, quality time with his son inexistent. Jasmine has been holding things down on her own while Kirk was out here playing happy family with Rashida. But Jasmine was patient. She kept the receipts. She kept the texts, and baby, she knew the day would come when all of that information would come in. Handy. And now that day has come. So what changed? Why is Jasmine suddenly going public with this after all this time? Well, according to sources close to the situation, Kirk has been moving. Shady behind the scenes, allegedly. Kirk has been working overtime to try and get Jasmine to sign a legal agreement, one that would basically force her to stay silent about their relationship and their child. Yes, Kirk was trying to pay Jasmine off, but here's where Kirk really messed up, because instead of offering her a generous settlement, Kirk lowballed her. Allegedly, KK offered Jasmine $50 to keep quiet and never speak about him publicly again. $50,000 for years of raising his child alone, for years of being dragged by the media, for years of Kirk acting like their child didn't even exist. And Jasmine, oh, she was insulted. That's when she decided to fight back, and not just with words. With proof. Apparently Jasmine had been holding on to some highly sensitive information for years, and now she's ready to release it all. The first thing Jasmine dropped, oh honey, it was the paternity test. The same one that Kirk had been trying to keep hidden for months. According to Jasmine, Kirk never wanted that information to get out publicly because it would damage his brand. But Jasmine, oh, she's done protecting Kirk's reputation, and it gets even worse. Because Jasmine didn't stop with the paternity test. Nope, she also leaked a series of text messages that Kirk had sent her over the years, and let me tell you, the messages are bad. We're talking about Kirk telling Jasmine that he would take care of her, as long as she didn't make trouble. And get this one, the messages was sent just 3 months ago, while Kirk was still playing happy husband with Rashida. In one of the leaked texts, Kirk allegedly wrote, I got you, baby. Just keep things quiet, don't make it messy. Oh, Kirk, it's already too late for that. But there's the part that really shook the internet. Jasmine also leaked a recorded phone call between her and Kirk, and in the recording, oh, Kirk basically admitted to the whole thing in the clip. You can hear Kirk's voice saying, "Look, I know I messed up. I don't want Rashida to find out. If you need more money, I can figure something out. Just don't put this out there, baby. That's not just shady, that's downright scandalous." And when the clip hit the internet, social media went crazy. Twitter lit up instantly. Kirk Frost basically admitted to cheating, lying, and bribing. Jasmine, this man is done. Rashida needs to pack her bags and leave. Kirk is trash. Jasmine really came with the receipts. Kirk better start looking for a new job. Even celebrities were weighing in. One Love and hip-hop star commented, "Knock Kirk out here, trying to pay off the mother of his child disgusting and Rashida." Oh, honey, Rashida was silent. And you know what that means, because when Rashida goes quiet, she's plotting. But the part that really took this scandal to the next level, Jasmine is reportedly planning to take this to court. Yes, Jasmine isn't just exposing Kirk publicly, she's also planning to file for full custody of their child. And if Jasmine wins, Kirk could be looking at a major financial hit, and you already know that KK's financial situation is, let's just say, unstable. Between Frost Bistro, the real estate deals, and the Pressed Boutique, Kirk has been spreading himself thin for years. And now that Jasmine is coming for custody and child support, Kirk might have to start looking for a side hustle. And here's the crazy part. Jasmine isn't even doing this for money, according to insiders. Jasmine told her close friends, this isn't about money anymore, it's about the truth. And that's why Kirk is panicking, because he knows that Jasmine isn't just looking to take his money, she's looking to destroy his entire legacy. And if that paternity test holds up in court, Kirk might not just lose his son, he could lose his entire empire. But let me tell you, Jasmine isn't done yet, because word on the street is that Jasmine has even more evidence, including screenshots of cash transfers from Kirk to Jasmine, and some of those transactions. Oh honey, they're from joint business accounts that Kirk technically shares with Rashida. Yeah, you heard that right. Kirk was allegedly using money from his and Rashida's business to support Jasmine and their child. And if that's true, Rashida could have grounds to sue Kirk for marital fraud, which means Kirk could be looking at not only losing his businesses, but possibly facing criminal charges. And you know what that means. Rashida might not just be walking away, she might be walking away with everything. But the real question is, what happens next? Because Jasmine isn't backing down in Kirk. Kirk is running out of moves, and Rashida. CIS is about to make her next move, and something tells me it's going to be nuclear. And trust me, this isn't over. In fact, it's just getting started, because Jasmine just made her first move. And baby Kirk's next move might be his last. If you thought Jasmine dropping the paternity test and the leaked text was bad, honey, that was just the beginning, because now Jasmine is taking this too. The next level, she's not just coming for Kirk's reputation, she's coming for his money, his businesses, and his freedom. And Kirk, he's spiraling. Let's pick up right where we left off after Jasmine exposed the DNA test, the leaked texts, and that damning phone call. Kirk Frost's entire world started falling apart. In real time, social media was dragging him for filth. His marriage to Rashida was hanging by a thread, and Jasmine, sis was just getting warmed up, because now Jasmine isn't just talking, she's moving. Legally, word on the street is that Jasmine has already filed a paternity suit against Kirk. And from what I'm hearing, her legal team is coming with receipts. Court documents have reportedly been filed, showing that Kirk had been making monthly cash deposits into Jasmine's account deposits that mysteriously stopped about 6 months ago. And you know why that's important. Because that's around the same time that Kirk allegedly tried to get Jasmine to sign that NDA. Yes, Kirk thought he could buy Jasmine's silence, but Jasmine, she's not just coming for a payout, she wants full custody of their child. And legally, Kirk's in a tough spot, because now that the paternity has been confirmed, Kirk is financially responsible for that child. And if Jasmine lawyers can prove that Kirk was using joint business funds to cover up this mess, baby, Kirk could be looking at a civil fraud case. And let me tell you, Rashida is not taking this well. Let's talk about Rashida for a second, because while Kirk has been running around trying to do damage control, Rashida has been handling things on her end. Sources close to Rashida say that she's already spoken to her lawyers about separating their business assets, which means Kirk could be looking at losing his stake in Frost Bistro, there, all estate properties, and even Pressed Boutique. And this isn't just about business, it's about power. Because let's not forget, Rashida built Pressed Boutique from the ground up. That's her legacy Kirk may have helped fund. But if Rashida can prove that Kirk misused their business funds to cover up his flowers, jewelry, and even tried to book a private getaway for the two of them in the Bahamas, but Rashida, oh, she's not falling for it this time. One insider claimed that Rashida told Kirk, "You can't buy your way out of this one. You embarrassed me now. You're going to feel it." But let's circle back to Jasmine, because sis isn't backing down, in fact. Jasmine just sat down for an exclusive interview with one of the biggest celebrity gossip sites, and the thing she said, oh, Kirk might need a lawyer just for that. In the interview, Jasmine reportedly claimed that Kirk had been financially manipulating her for years, giving her just enough money to survive, but never enough to really live. Comfortably, she also alleged that Kirk made her feel like she owed him for the child support payments, and get this, Jasmine even claimed that Kirk had threatened to cut her off completely if she ever went public about their relationship, but the part that really shook the internet. Jasmine claims that Kirk's payments weren't just coming from his personal account, they were coming from a joint business account that Kirk shares with Rashida. If that's true, that means Kirk was technically using Rashida's money to support his side chick and their child. And Rashida, oh, she knows. Because sources say that Rashida confronted Kirk about the missing funds months ago, and Kirk tried to gaslight her into thinking it was a iCal error. But now that Jasmine has receipts, oh baby, Kirk can't gaslight his way out of this one. And speaking of receipts, Jasmine reportedly came with photos in the interview. Jasmine allegedly showed pictures of Kirk at her house spending time with their child. She also provided screenshots of Cash App transfers and even a picture of Kirk sleeping in Jasmine's bed. Yes, you heard that right. Kirk was creeping over to Jasmine's house while still trying to act like the perfect husband to Rashida. And when those pictures hit the internet, oh, the meme started immediately. One viral tweet showed a side-by-side. Kirk in bed with Jasmine next to a screenshot of Kirk and Rashida on a red carpet with the caption, "Kirk Frost got two families and can't handle either of them." Another tweet that got over 50,000 likes said, Jasmine really pulled out the receipts. Kirk's career is officially over. Even celebrities started chiming in. One famous reality star commented, "Rashida girl, just take the money and run." And Kirk, oh, Kirk is falling apart. Sources say that. Kirk was seen outside of Frost Bistro 2 nights ago, looking completely out of it. Allegedly, Kirk was sitting in his car for over an hour, just staring at his phone. And when someone approached him and asked if he was okay, Kirk reportedly said, "I don't know what to do anymore." Yeah, no kidding. Kirk, but here's where things take a legal turn, because Jasmine's paternity case isn't the only thing Kirk has to worry about. Now that the leaked payments have gone public, the IRS has allegedly opened an investigation into Kirk's business dealings. That's right, Kirk could be looking at a full-blown tax evasion case. If the government finds out that Kirk was hiding money or misreporting business expenses, and Rashida, OCIS is already making moves to protect herself. Insiders say that Rashida's lawyers have already started the process of removing Kirk from all business accounts. And if that happens, Kirk won't just lose his share in their businesses, he could also lose his name on the brand altogether. And the streets are talking. Because apparently Kirk has already reached out to Jasmine privately begging her to drop the lawsuit. But Jasmine, oh, she's not interested. Sources close to Jasmine say that she told Kirk, "You made your bed now." Lone and Kirk, he's out of options, because if Jasmine wins this case, Kirk could be looking at losing half his net worth in child support payments alone. And if Rashida divorces him and wins the fraud case, Kirk might not just lose his businesses, he could also lose his house. And baby, it gets even worse, because there's new rumor circulating that Jasmine isn't the only woman Kirk has been secretly supporting. Another anonymous woman has reportedly reached out to the same gossip site where Jasmine gave her interview, claiming that Kirk fathered her child as well. If that's true, oh honey, Kirk Frost is about to become the next Tristan Thompson. But let's keep it real. The fallout from the scandal isn't over yet, because Jasmine reportedly told the interviewer this isn't about revenge, it's about accountability. And when I tell you that Jasmine's legal team is already preparing for round 2, oh, Kirk, better start praying, because this is about to get even messier. If you thought Kirk Frost's situation couldn't get any worse, oh honey, buckle up, because the final nail in the coffin is about to be hammered. And Jasmine isn't just coming for Kirk's reputation, she's coming for his entire legacy. And from what I'm hearing, this scandal isn't just going to end in a courtroom. It might end with Kirk losing everything he's ever built. Let's pick up where we left off, because baby, the fallout from Jasmine's lawsuit has already started. After Jasmine dropped the DNA test, the leaked texts, and that recorded phone call, Kirk's whole world started unraveling in real time. And now, that Jasmine has filed for full custody and child support, Kirk is officially on defense mode. But here's the thing. Kirk isn't just fighting Jasmine in court now. The government is involved. Yes, you heard that right. The IRS has officially opened an investigation into Kirk's finances, and from what I'm hearing, they're not just looking at the money Kirk was giving to Jasmine. They're digging into everything according to leaked court documents. Kirk has been funneling money from his joint business accounts with Rashida to personal offshore accounts, and the total amount over $250. Zero in the past 2 years alone. And where was that money going? Oh, baby luxury vacations, designer bags, and let's not forget child support for Jasmine's baby. But here's where it gets even worse, because Jasmine's legal team is now arguing that Kirk intentionally misled Rashida about the state of their finances, and if the court agrees, Rashida could be entitled to half of Kirk's remaining assets, including his stake in Frost Bistro, the real estate properties, and even the Pressed Boutique. And Rashida, oh honey, she's not holding back. Any more sources say that Rashida has officially cut Kirk off, not just emotionally but financially, allegedly. Rashida has already filed paperwork to remove Kirk's name from all joint accounts and business contracts, and get this. Rashida's lawyers have also started the process of dissolving their marriage. That's right. Rashida is done. But Kirk, he's still trying to clean up the mess. Sources say that Kirk has been begging Rashida to work things out, but Rashida isn't hearing. One insider claimed that Kirk showed up at Rashida's house last week unannounced and tried to talk to her through the intercom. Rashida. She didn't even bother to open. The door allegedly Kirk stood outside for over an hour before Rashida finally came on the intercom and said, "Go home. Kirk, we're done." And Kirk, he lost it according to neighbors. Kirk started kicking the door and yelling Rashida's name until security showed up and escorted him off the property. Yes, Kirk got himself kicked out of his own house, and Rashida, sis isn't crying. She's thriving after the story about Kirk's cheating broke sales at Press Boutique. Skyrocketed fans have been rallying around Rashida, calling her the blueprint for strength. One of Rashida's recent Instagram posts a picture of her standing outside Pressed Boutique with the caption, "Sometimes you have to lose to really win." Got over 1 million likes in just 24 hours, and the comments, "Rashida is a queen. Kirk didn't deserve her, sis, you better take him for everything." The glow-up is real. Even celebrities have been showing support. One well-known reality star commented under Rashida's post, "Girl, don't just walk away, run." But Kirk, oh baby, Kirk isn't just losing Rashida. He's losing his friends too. Jock, yes, the same Jock whose wife Kendra Kirk was caught with has officially cut Kirk off, and Jock isn't just walking away quietly. Say that Jock is considering filing a civil lawsuit against Kirk for emotional damages and public humiliation. And Kendra, she's been laying low. But the streets are talking. Allegedly, Kendra has already retained a high-profile divorce attorney. And the rumor is that Kendra is planning to file for divorce from Jock and go after Kirk for damages. But here's where things get crazy, because Kendra might not be the only woman Kirk's been involved with. Another woman, let's call her Tasha, has now come forward, claiming that she also has a child with Kirk. And get this, Tasha claims that Kirk has been secretly paying her $5 a month to keep quiet about the child, and the receipts, Tasha has them, bank statements, text messages, and even pictures of Kirk with the child. One of the leaked texts allegedly shows Kirk saying, "Just keep quiet, baby. I'll take care of you." So let's recap. Kirk has a confirmed child with Jasmine. Kendra might be pregnant with Kirk's baby. Tasha has now come forward claiming that Kirk is also the father of her child. Oh honey, Kirk isn't just messy, he's a full-blown disaster and the financial fallout. It's about to hit hard. Sources say that Rashida's legal team is planning to argue that Kirk's payments to Jasmine and Tasha were made using joint business funds, which means Kirk could be held liable for misappropriation of business funds, and if that sticks, Kirk could not only lose his share of the business, he could also face criminal charges, and here's the part that's going to destroy Kirk completely. Rashida is allegedly working on a tell-all interview. That's right. Rashida is reportedly in talks with a major network to sit down and tell her side of the story. And from what I'm hearing, Rashida isn't holding back. Sources say that Rashida plans to expose how Kirk manipulated her emotionally. Financially, the full story behind Kirk's affair with Jasmine, how Kirk allegedly used business funds to support his mistresses, and the network, they're paying Rashida big money for the exclusive. Allegedly, the deal is worth over $500. 0. And if that interview airs, Kirk's reputation is done, but Kirk isn't. The only one sweating Jasmine isn't finished yet. Either word is that Jasmine's legal team is now pushing for backdated child support, which could mean Kirk owes her over $300 in unpaid support. And that's not all. Jasmine reportedly told her lawyers that if Kirk doesn't settle, she's going to file for full custody, which would force Kirk to pay monthly support until the child turns 18. So where does Kirk go from here? Honestly, it's not looking good. Kirk is facing losing his businesses, paying child support for 3 different children, possible tax fraud and misappropriation, charges a public tell-all interview from Rashida that could ruin his career permanently, and Kirk. He knows. He's out of options. Sources say that Kirk recently told a close friend, "I think I lost everything." Yeah, Kirk, you sure did. So what happens next? Will Kirk's legal team find a way to stop Jasmine's lawsuit? Will Rashida take Kirk to court for fraud, and what happens if Kendra and Tasha's claims hold up in court? One thing's for sure. Kirk Frost's empire is crumbling fast, and at this point, it's not a matter of if Kirk will lose everything, it's a matter of when. And baby, the clock is ticking, and there you have. Folks, Kirk Frost's empire is crumbling right before our eyes. Jasmine isn't just exposing him, she's destroying him. A confirmed child with Jasmine, a possible baby with Kendra, another secret child with Tasha, and let's not forget the IRS investigation, the fraud accusations, and Rashida walking away with everything. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think Kirk deserves all this backlash, or is Jasmine taking it too far? Should Rashida give Kirk another chance, or is it time for her to finally cut him off for good? And what about Jock? Should he go after Kirk in court or just walk away? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I know y'all have some opinions on this one, and don't forget to hit that like button if you're living for this drama. Because let's be real, this is messier than anything we've seen on Love and Hip Hop. And listen, this story is far from over. Word is that Rashida's Tal interview is coming soon, and if the rumors are true, Kirk's darkest secrets are about to hit the internet. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because trust me, you do not want to be the last one to hear what happens next. Until next time, keep watching, keep talking, and as always,